Okay, welcome back.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bath.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
With us.
We took one down!
Confession now! Everyone all right?
We hope you've enjoyed your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future...
Destination reached. Scylla.
our colony's busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their...
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
We've got...
I see him there.
Never anger a man of the cloth. Captain. Easy does it. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Stay away!
Victory is their defeat.
Look out!
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization.
We are now in orbit above Bazan.
Oh, it's you. I suppose you're here to collect your prize, hmm? I really do have the worst luck. When I gave you this job, I never expected you'd be so damned competent. Yes, go on and gloat. You've already ruined... The tour's not real, friend. Board shut it down years ago. I outfitted every beacon with a recording device. Live footage of dim... Why the hell shouldn't... Look, one certified explorer's hat, courtesy of the Bureau of Exploration, with my compliments. Hey, well...
Something you need?
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hey, that pad.
Rizzo's lemon snap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. Keep... You...
are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Another day at the cannery.
Been eating nothing but saltine.
I never got a chance to thank you. I'm happy. Just between you and me, Boss Thompson's got a touch of rancor against Parvati. Said he wanted someone just between.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks.
Any. No. Look at that! Building a that's a aside from you, Ms. Parvati.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found.
Eridanos, recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death.
Atmospheric cleanliness is unexpectedly pristine. Dust accumulation analysis, 2.5 years. Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the Inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime. You were indeed. It's the penthouse suite, the best room in the whole Grand Colonial. It was actually Helen's not too long ago. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
The fans were very upset by the weak plot contrivances in her latest offering, though that hardly seems a worthy motive.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose. Don't I know it? Reminds me of the shootout in the lobby between Odeon Pictures and Rotor Reels back in the day. And you wonder why nobody mentions Rotor Reels anymore. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame. I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutual... But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of... Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll... You're certain? All right, then. Guess we can probably set you up with some spare uniforms if you must yours. Since Halcyon Helen's dead, I guess they're gonna have to find a new Aetherwave star. You hear about any auditions happening, feel free to let me know.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has...
The Grand Colonial, where the elite come to get away from their oh-so-difficult lives in Byzantium.
It really is a terrible shame.
Sort of publicity stunt.
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room of...
Watch it!
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon. Yes! No. I don't yet, but I will, Inspector, sir. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that, unfortunately, the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keene should be waiting for you in the Grand Ballroom.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. The poor fellow must be...
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you. Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on? Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you. An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning... Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological... You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should... Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
That sounds strangely like scientism. Expecting the doctrine of the OSI to have any bearing on reality is quite an assumption.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math. Yes. It's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of...
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification. The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee. This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Mr. Bertie Holcomb is indeed known to frequent places of leisure and hospitality, as rare as they are in Halcyon.
Correct. Bertie Blackhole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel. Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie. This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector. This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the Grand Ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Communing with nature in your own distinct way, I see.
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint. The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio. This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Searching for clues, are we, Captain?
The Purpleberry Orchards. With the help of my discrepancy amplifier, of course.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
It seems death is just another form of entertainment around here.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector? Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer. It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer. Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the... You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either. Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own. Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough... Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone... If you're... My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand. About whom? You know, out of everyone here, I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and... It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry? That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gave... Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of... See, I'd bet we're the only 2 people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his... If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, either he's in denial or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a shame. A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident.
Timeline discrepancy detected. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles. timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic. It's always a possibility. Corporate sabotage is practically a pastime in this colony. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking? I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing. To the lobby we go.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk. How may I... Oh, my. Well, that is certainly odd and alarmingly Ah, yes. Not to worry, Inspector. It was indeed clear.
Timeline discrepancy. Analysis of this stovetop reveal approximating proximity to volatile.
Wait, Captain. Okay then.
Performing scan. Gas light appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gas. Searching slug work logs. No work log. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack. Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does
Terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope things might change if you had something very particular to talk to.
Wow, you're the adjutant's own gun hand. Please, make yourself at home.
Wow! I have... Get anything?
Something. hear about the murder?
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Past that armor! They won't try that again.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
We've got trouble! Incoming! I've had quite enough of you!
I was a few minutes late.
nature will out, regardless of man's feeble attempts at control.
Who feels like getting into trouble?
I hope the murderer...
But we're in the middle of a lockdown? Nope. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization, coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want? Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL. I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing... If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it... The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else? He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. This security guard has experienced premature...
Death removes that which we worked so hard to create in life, a shell to protect us from pain. But it is this shell, this self,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase a...
Well, 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 it's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
no one can give you value. It is yours intrinsically. You just need notice it. But you seem happy regardless.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing, too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our product...
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.